Coming from Kings Park, New York, lacrosse was the sport of choice. But for 5'10" Royals defenseman Mike Marcou, he preferred the hard-hitting action on the ice.
I did play lacrosse in middle school for a couple of years, but I wasn't too big of a fan of getting hit in the shins with the shaft. I'd rather get smashed into the boards, I guess.
After a stint in the USHL, he chose the college route, joining the Minutemen at the University of Massachusetts Amherst.
From there, I wanted to go to college and, play college hockey. Growing up, you always hear about, the junior leagues in Canada and, the perks of that and going straight to the pros from there. But my parents were big on getting an education and, just in case hockey doesn't work out.
Well, luckily for Marcou, hockey's worked out so far. Breaking into the pros in 2012, he spent his rookie season with the ECHL's Greenville Road Warriors before changing into a Royals sweater in 2014.
Even when I first signed here last year, it was like, I wonder what I'm going to do in, Reading, Pennsylvania, coming from Greenville, South Carolina. But I think Reading has this, special feature to it that, it's just a great little hockey city. It's got a nice rink, but we have a great team, and all the guys here, wherever you are, you learn to make it fun and kind of deal the cards that you're dealt and try and make good of any situation.
Chasing change, Marcou had a brief stint in Austria, but alas, he just couldn't stay away from Reading.
Sometimes you disappear to reappear, and people kind of forget about you, and then you reappear again. But I like the Austrian or the European style of hockey. It's totally different style than back here. It's more puck possession, the bigger ice sheet and whatnot. But I miss Reading too much. I decided to come back, but I signed an AHL deal at Lehigh Valley, which made the decision pretty easy, and to come back here and pursue that goal of getting to the American Hockey League and then the NHL hopefully.
Mike Marcou is getting his groove back here in Reading, earning 2 goals and 8 assists since re-signing on December 17th.
The guys see him as a leadership guy just because of the experience and the time he spent in our leagues. He's had every team he's played for. He's played a couple years in Greenville. Now he'll be 2 years with us. He's always led his team in scoring as a defenseman, the puck-moving guy. And when a player like his abilities can produce the way he does on the ice, players tend to see him as a leadership guy and count on him to see what he does on the ice so they can basically play the way he does.
Of course, what makes a good teammate isn't just what they do on the ice, but off the ice as well.
I think maybe my team can see is I have a specific dance move that I pull out every so often to get the team fired up, and no, I'm not going to show you now. It's just a whole lot of shaking of the arms and tapping of my feet.
I haven't seen the dance moves, so I don't know much about his dancing skills. Obviously, I don't go out with the players and see him, and I don't see him doing stuff in the locker room. But I know he's he's a big time outgoing guy. He's very loose in the locker room, and I know the guys really enjoy him having him on the team right now.
As for the future, Marcou hopes to climb the ladder in his professional career, but with just 1 class left, this summer he'll be hitting the books again, hoping to earn his degree in psychology.
I have 1 class to finish, so I'm in the process of doing that. Yeah, I'm going to take that 1 class this summer and get my degree, which will also make my mom really happy.
In Reading, Gwen Begley, 2 Sports.